Hey watch fans, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us two absolutely gorgeous ceramic Omega Speedmasters. On my left is the blue side of the moon with the moon phase indicator down here at 6 o'clock. Aventurine dial, blue ceramic. And on my right is the Apollo 8 dark side of the moon, black ceramic. And I gotta tell you, I'm a huge fan of both of these. Don't ask me to pick because I'm telling you now, depending on the day, depending on what I'm wearing, and depending on my mood, it might be one or the other. They're both absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to pose that question to you. Which one of these, if you could only have one, would you prefer wearing? Do you like the blue, a little bit more formal with that Aventurine dial? Again, it just absolutely, depending on the way the light hits it, just shimmers and looks fantastic. Or do you like the partly skeletonized here? You have the moon surface on this dial, black and yellow. Again, both, you're kind of a rubber versus the leather stitching. I'm not going to go over the specs of all these. I will link videos to both of these in the description if you want to see specs. I've reviewed these a couple times. But the one main difference here mechanically is you have an automatic here on your blue side of the moon versus the manual wind, which in my very humble opinion is a more attractive movement to look at. You have the larger rotor here blocking most of that movement. But nonetheless, I know some folks don't love winding their watches, so I completely understand that as well. But really, both of them, I just think they're gorgeous watches. Admittedly, I'm doing this video because I wanted to get them both out and take a look at them again. So we don't always have these in stock, and I think they're just great, fantastic dials with the Speedmaster. So I will tell you, price point slightly different here on the blue, $15,800. You are getting a little bit of gold, and the black here, black side, dark side of the moon, even $15,000. So $800 price difference. Again, both ceramic, both very light. 98.1 on the black versus 106.5 on the blue. So again, both of them hovering right around that 100-gram mark, both very light. Let me throw these on wrist real quick. Again, I'm going to keep this relatively short. If you need a date on your Speedmaster, though, it's going to be the blue one here. You do have the date here, pointer date. You can see at the 9 o'clock sub-dial. And let me zoom back out to give you some idea here. Again, larger cases, 44 millimeter. However, on my 6 3/4 inch wrist, they're not extremely long lug to lug. Again, I did not go measure these and do all the specs. I'm just pulling this from memory. I want to say they're right around 50. Again, I'll list all of that in the description for you if you want to see the specs. Go take a look at the videos that I've done previously on both of these. So there's the blue. And the black. I do think the black wears slightly smaller. I say that about black watches most of the time. However, again, I don't think either one of them are going to be an issue for most people. I prefer smaller watches, and honestly, because of how light they are, I probably wouldn't mind wearing either one of these. Pretty light, very comfortable on strap. So really, thought I'd just get these out today. Like I said, haven't seen these in a while, haven't had them in hand, and just simply ask you, which one would you rather wear? If you're in the market and looking for something a little bit unique, a little bit different, maybe the traditional Speedmaster is just a little bit boring for you. I think these offer something else to certainly look at. So thanks again for viewing. If there's anything we can do for you, anything at all, contact information is in the description. We'll see you in the next video.